What's up, everybody? Crash here. Back. Happy New Year. First show of, I guess, the new season. But we are going to go ahead and start it off like this. It's going to evolve over the next couple weeks as we get our equipment, get our shots right, and everything like that. But go ahead and start it off first day of the year. And tomorrow, all we have is NBA to go over. Not really doing NHL yet, but got a couple notes for you guys. Do a recap of yesterday and kind of how I've been doing over the last couple weeks in the different sports, so you kind of know where I'm at. 21-17 over the last 7. That's in all sports. Hitting at about a 55% rate. 56, 49, and 2 over the last 30. My best sport by far is the NFL at 53, 32, and 4, hitting at about 62% in the NFL this season. NBA at about 53%, 50, 45, and 1. A couple teams I haven't been able to figure out yet, so in the new year, we're going to go ahead and focus on them and try to make us some money in 2024. So if you like the content, like and subscribe. We're going to grow this channel one day at a time, one view at a time, one like at a time. So let's get going. Yesterday, I was on Alabama, Washington, the Timberwolves, and the Heat. So not starting off on a good track. That's 1-3 yesterday with those picks. Washington came through at the end of the game to pull it out for us to get their way to the college football championship with Michigan. Alabama didn't pull it out. Maybe they shouldn't have been there. Timberwolves lost to the Knicks. It was kind of a pick'em game at -1, +1. Knicks got it done at home, and the Heat couldn't pull it out versus the Clippers. Just finished watching that game, so they convincingly lost in the second half. So 1-3, looking to bounce back right off the bat. Tomorrow today there is 6 games. Looking at about 4 of them, though. I'm going to stay off a couple of them with those big spreads with the Grizzlies and Kings. So not going to even talk about those, but Bulls and the 76ers. Saw tonight, 76ers are 10.5-point favorites. Totals at 224.5. I'm going to be on the Bulls here. I think that number is probably a little too high. And these games haven't been going that high. 224 is kind of a high total for these two teams. First 2 meetings were 108, 104. And the second one, I think, was 105.92. So both have been going way under. Embiid played in the first one. He didn't play in the second one. So the Sixers kind of have double revenge. Embiid should play in this one, and it's the Bulls' first leg of a back-to-back. And they have the Knicks on Wednesday. So I think I'm still on the Bulls to cover this number, and I like the under in that game. I think I'll probably definitely bet the Bulls plus 10.5. That's where the spread opened up at. Let me actually double check it now, but Bulls plus 10.5 and the under 224 is what I'm going for the first game. and it's up to 11 in some spots. So mostly 10.5 still. It's kind of all over the place with 10s and 11s and 11, just 10.5. So I'm definitely going to be on the Bulls plus 10.5 as long as it's at double digits. And as long as it stays over 220, I'm on the under. Celtics Thunder, I am going to be on the over. 229. That current line is still around there. There's some 238s out there, 238.5. I can't get a feel for who's going to win this game. Thunder and the Celtics have both been rolling, but I am going to be on the over 239 in that game. As long as it stays under 240, I feel pretty comfortable on that. Nets Pelicans. Pelicans favored at home by 6.5. Totals at 230. Looks like it's going down a little bit. I like the Pelicans in this spot. Nets haven't been the same team that they started out the season as they covered most games. They had the best cover record to start the season. But the Pelicans have been on the upswing and the Nets have been going in the opposite direction. So short and sweet, I'll be on the Pelicans minus the 6.5. And skipping the Hornets and Kings is minus 15.5. Kings should win that game very comfortably. Same with the Spurs and the Grizzlies. Grizzlies coming off a 3-game skid. This should be the get-right spot for them, but it's a 12-point spread. I'm going to stay off of it. And last game is the Magic and the Warriors. Warriors favored by 3.5 at home. Total is 231.5. There's some threes out there at this point. I don't know who to trust in this game. Magic also haven't been the same team as of late. I'd probably lean towards the Magic plus the 3.5 or just pass. And that's weird to say with Steph and Clay and everybody over there being able to go off at any time. I just don't know what's going on with them right now. And, you know, the underdog wins just as much as the favorite in a lot of cases. So with the points, rather take those. And but I'm probably going to stay out the game. So I'm probably on my 3 picks for tomorrow for the NBA slate are probably going to be the Bulls plus 10.5 against the Sixers, the over 239.5 with the Celtics and the Thunder, and the Pelicans minus 6.5 against the Nets. So those are going to be the 3, and that's what we're going to roll with. We're going to try to stay ahead of the game. So tomorrow night, I'll have my thoughts for Wednesday, and I'll try to release the video early enough so it's kind of up there in the morning. So that's going to be the plan going forward, and we'll get some more equipment, some more backdrops, you know, all the stuff to make it pop. So hope you stay with me. Hope you like the video, like the content, and you come back tomorrow. This is Crash Landing. This is Crash Against the Spread, and we'll see you tomorrow for Wednesday's slate. And lock those in. Let's get this money.